All right, a brief one.
All right, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Waya wafe waselogbe,
Good marriage,
waselogbe, 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 waselogbe.
Edia.
If you want, here we but not compliment of the season.
yes.
So we greet every one of you. Happy Christmas. And he celebrate to everyone. He celebrate to every one of you over there. We really appreciate every one of you now. So we say celebrate you two people. I really greet you now. When I compliment of the season. When I don't say this time, we need to put one or two things in order for Christmas. So now understand the reason why we never update to now. So we need to celebrate Christmas, Igue festival, and very, very important to get good time with your family, do the necessary thing. You understand? So I really appreciate every one of you now, okay? So now they come on board, you are free to the right. It's celebrate for the comment section, compliment of the season. To every one of you, we greet every one of you now with better style. Thank you all for coming and free to share the video and free to write where you are watching from. All right. So matter de grand we want to talk about now. So because we not going to understand, if you know soon, all right, we not going to understand. So when you see the airline there, the blessing and the cost that goes with Igue festival. Okay, the blessing and the cost that go with Igue festival. That be the ogbonge matter when carry us come out as this Joshua. That be the matter we want pull out. Because last time I check, even the people when he say they not fit say Oba talk by, even the enemy, the Orioba Association, we dey see them. Here give Gue. Here give where Igwe festival. Igwe festival. I don't understand. So now the matter carry us come out. Make we really come pull match for this Igwe festival matter. Even the people where some of all this guru they call themselves a do union. We no union. Where be say they under they support Agoseki. They push am. No, they don't feel advise am. Say enough is enough for all these things wey they do. Make it stop all these things. They not feel advise am. But all those people, they come, we they see them. Then they come outside, they say Igue. We they see all update for a space. So then the matter come tire us. Now I say, this one me not can understand. Which one you will say you not go fit say about talk by you cause it they say you won't do Igue. You will say Umage Ravi US summer, you see come they say you won't do Igue. So Igue take come about. So then be the matter when carry us come out as the Johnson. Because Abatogiomba no go fit tell us now say if papa no go, they don't go give him, he go see a beg where no when you say you no go collect. We are married beg where see do no yes so one oje. You understand? Where go you marry go. So the one who deceive, wa where a domasuwa, wa where eru mase, no wa yafi begiru wa fi begijuwa. Then why we do aladia wa heavy do go. So Oma this one not clear. So that the ogbonge matter when carry us come and be that. So free to carry your popcorn, make you sit down and share this video everyone as we proceed this particular video. When I go see about Ogiomba, the first last Ogiomba, people they complain, he go share rice. Nobody fit talk to them. He go share rice. I hope una don't hear wetin come out for that rice. Una don't hear the result when it come out for the rice. The driver when he carry say me go share rice, una hear say one of his leg don dey up now for hospital. Ogo okparodu. You understand? Ogo edonu we fikpegie we hear guys say. The on we hear guys say na. Uya sisa abi den we guys say ba. So you must understand. This are we hear say who give away. So if I never you have villain is it, my mate go work with me because most of them not dey there. Most of them don't know what they happen. We don't know the damage when this about the cause. So most of them are hungry. Now I take go collect the rice. I know the better people or motor na ye can do way. They don't go take part for all those rice. One day your yes about Ogiomba name, all of them go enter house. So I know that one for sure. You understand? So people they say, well, Okpero na governor. Why Okpero don't do? Why you not stop her? Okpero don't be everything where about Ogiomba do. Now Okpero no. Okpero don't take governor before you even know they call about Ogiomba. You understand? So you don't know about Ogiomba from the beginning. Wait till about Ogiomba do our late Kafdiosa of Kumbo. Okpero not they aware. I never just Okpero know about that one. You don't know. So now waiting Okpero don't the power before he comes here and say, see this rat, they throw mat to me. Now Okpero will tell know who they require about Ogiomba. So many things more about Ogiomba don't do. Okpero is not aware. No. So we don't go use that concept Okpero the power. You know, do the necessary thing. Why they don't stop the motor? No, I don't support that one. So I believe say you don't know. Another one now inside. You don't know. All right. So let's go, my people, as we proceed this Ogbonge brokers. All right, everyone. We appreciate every one of you one more time. We said Igue to every one of you now. All right, we really appreciate. Please, feel free to invite someone. Share the video, everyone. Share. Congrats, Rio Yoba. I see you. Which one be say why we not talk for Shaba matter? Leave that small boy Shaba. Me, I don't download the video down. We know you're the Ross boy. No, time day. We will talk to that small boy Shaba. Why we not go talk to Shaba? We go talk to Shaba. This important one, we will first do this one first. All right. Una welcome. I greet you now. Thank you all for coming. So I did Joshua. I go give out to our congregate. Our congregate, Leuza, I beg. We want hear from you the blessing and the course that follow with Igue Festival.
Okay.
And how this Igue Festival,
The origin.
how it take come aboard.
Yes.
Okay. So we want hear from you. And Abatogioba, you know they sleep. We never ever start to the talk. Make you don't ever day here now. So help us address and whether you see the comment there, right?
No, I only see comment.
You know they see comment.
No.
The side waiting for the watch, all comments support to the show. In the other year now they call a papa, mostly papa slave. Sam, let be this. I just say make a print and make you know say you know they sleep, you don't already day here.
Okay.
If there once we all the once in your see a you know say the video not be waiting, you know go feel sleep tonight.
Now war for him.
So if you know if about papa, you won't come tell me say you don't carry a bed where. Boy, they are about here go So we want to know. Una wa meti boba talk be. Una biogyoba association. Why can go? We want to know. That boy wa feel like wow. Na blessing now una carry enter house. Na be the matter when carry us come out. Na be the matter when carry us come out. So go ahead, my congregate. Thank you for coming.
Okay. Waya Bota. My name is Comrade Elogos Anyayo. I come from Igue, New there. I am from the Igue family in there. Now, talking about Igue Festival. Igue Festival is an annual activity of the Benins. Igue Festival has something to do with spiritual cleansing. Igue Festival and Ewe Festival has something to do with Uma or Sukogbon. It's a celebration that it is celebration of New Year. Malau Pogbon. Igue Festival. The origin of the Igue Festival dates back to the reign of Oba Ewari Nogidigan the First. And the reason why the Igue Festival was initiated by Oba Ewari the First, who reigned between 1414 and 1473, was in remembrance. The Igue Festival was initiated by Oba Ewari the First, basically in remembrance of the challenges, of the barriers, of the obstacles that he passed through when he was Prince Ogun, that later metamorphosed to Oba Ewari the First. It is a remembrance of the challenges, of the obstacles, of the limitations, of the setbacks that Prince Ogun, who later became Oba Ewari the First, experienced before he became an Oba of Benin. According to historical record, that was the reason for that. And it has become an annual activity. When we talk about Igue Festival, it's a period of purification. It's a period of purification of an average Benin man. The Igue festival predates Christianity. The Igue festival is an annual activity. In short, it is one of the major activities that is conducted annually by a true son of the soil. One of the things that you have to do is a period of fasting. It's a period of thanksgiving. It's a period of saying, God Almighty, I thank you for making it possible for me, my household, my wives, my family members to see the end of this year and the beginning of another new year. For those of us who have already done the Igue and the Ewere festival, we are already in New Year. The Benis are already that is what it also signifies in Benin. So for those of us who have done the Igue festival, it simply means, God Almighty, we thank you. We have seen the end of this year and we have seen the beginning of another new year. So that is that for now. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We still want make you still Puma before we go to our Okakuo.
Okay.
The only man way be say he tell you that say now the beginning of the Ogionba meet Ogionba greeting. Since when London happen, even ago, he enter house. I never see any flyer. Now so that they go another occasion. Now so that they go this meet Ogionba people. Last time I checked, I never see flyer. All those things now they make the first class about Ogionba. They make and they come make and they very because according to their audio way of Ogionba monkey face, he said now 10 million when about Ogionba they collect every month. And not be the money when they collect for that Ogionba meet Ogionba greeting. Yes, to organize event, una know how much. Ogionba not get where they spend money put. So anywhere they ought to bring and go, they bring the pants out. Yes, we talk about it today. A day pampers, a day baby food. So if they spread that, you understand? So all those things now we really give good dose. Okakuo will say thank you once again for job well done. Thank you. Uwese. I was sick palo I koduku dere or the botok woman me no tiang. Since all those why we never see any flyer.
At all.
And we see the wait. We see the wait. And we see the wait to see flyer. The one way Okako do for London, many people now don't wake up. They don't wake up. Yes, they don't wake up. Now, that one, now testing of the mic because a part can say the last fight I have been now. So we are waiting for them. Maybe they see they go there, meet Ogionba. So since then now, about Ogionba now, no more update, not day again. The rest when you go chair. Now you say if you pay you where era you do man. Urovie kaftosa rovie umami copy no more. Now the same place. Now you say you won't go share rice. The video there, we go to play the video. By the end of the day, what is to know that what? Your driver, he had to where we hospital. The rest when you go share and that man life, which one call important pass now? Which one important pass now? So who can be the fool inside? Tell me now. It was say that man you buy from there. If you like, you go share 1 million rice. Life and rice, which one important pass? So when they say why they not stop and why they not stop and Okparo not know about Ogionba. When they insult Kafiosa Akumbo, Okparo not know. You understand? So my congress, I will come back to you again because waiting many people now for they disturb them. Why Ogionba people? For example, like the first class Ogionba about Ogionba Papa. Oh, I hear where Mala wa.
Yes.
for even for diaspora.
Yes, they did. They did.
We had do union.
They all did. You know yes. The reason why
go ahead. The blessing out here. I beat you.
it's a boy. It's a cause. Though to them, they are doing the Igue and the Ewere festival in order to purify themselves. But otherwise, it is a cost to them. Because you cannot be against the custodian of the Igue festival. You cannot be against the preserver, the protector of the Igue festival. You cannot be against them. And on the other hand, end up celebrating the Igue festival. Because I don't wear awa. If you are not with the custodian, the protector, the preserver, the initiator of the Igue festival, you cannot be celebrating that same activity that was established by the stool of the Oba of Benin. Whether we like it or not, the Igue festival was initiated by the stool of the Oba of Benin. Whether irrespective of the Oba, whether it's the past one or the correct one, that stool is what initiated it. That is why in Benin, no matter how young the person is sitting on that throne of the stool of the Oba of Benin, as far as he has sat on that throne, automatically he is now seen as an ancient being. He is now seen as a god. So you cannot fight against those that initiated an activity and end up celebrating that activity. It is a cause. We don't have to dispute that. We don't have to dispute that. And why are they doing it? They are doing it in order to also ward off spiritual attacks that probably will certainly befit them or before them, irrespective of whether they celebrate it or not. Then, if you are also talking about the Igue, they're talking about the Ewere, Ebewewe. See, to me, another reason why I felt it's a cost to them is this. The Ebewewe represent what? Represent protection, represent beliefs. Now, when we talk about Ebe, Orewewe, now we know as Benin's, we know the significance of Ebewewe. Ebewewe simply means when you are giving Ebewewe, it means to well off sickness, to well off premature death, to give you protection for the coming year. Then when we talk about the Oyoyo itself, it means good loss, good tidings. So when somebody gives you a Ebewewe, you don't have to receive that Ebewewe, because if your heart is not clean, if you don't have that, what they said, Aze also Omababe, our Lubirie, you cannot, the blessing that follows Ebewewe cannot come to your household when Ekowe, Omanwa, Oaze, also Omababe. It will not work. So for those people who are doing the Igue festival, because when we talk about the Igue festival, it will end up with the Ewewe. The Ewewe celebration marks the end of the Igue festival. So anybody who is taking it and you are against the palace, you are bringing a curse. You are bringing a curse. You are bringing bad luck. You are bringing evil to your household. The Ebewewe is issue, the blessing that follows Ebewewe, which represents good luck, favor, prosperity, good tidings, will not manifest in your household when you are against that institution or that tool that established that thing that you are celebrating. So anybody who is celebrating Igue, Ewewe, without a clean heart, on Lubirie, there will be shame, there will be disgrace to that household. But for those of us who are doing it with a pure heart, the good tidings, prosperity, new year, preservation, we will not die before our time, good health, as we have entered into this new year. So in summary of it, it is a cost for anybody who is doing Igue stroke Ewe and Uwapa Mesika Kwe Era Video. It is a cost that you are taking. We don't need to dispute that. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Thank you very much, my congregate. So my people, they say those that have ear, let them hear. On the year, okay? On the year. Most of them, I know most of them they complain. People when you see that the Ogion back, they go see they celebrate Igue. Why? All right. So before we go to our Okako, our prince. So when you see this comment over there from our leader, the great Dan Orwell, he said the bad ones in Benin Kingdom are cursed. He said they don't curse this year. This year, the bad ones. The bad ones. Alemandan. Iya sungu nene ya lubirie.
Kakabo.
Alemandan oro. Ogyoba.
Kakabo.
Ogyoba. Enyama o nedo duna. Ogyoba o siame no gbado. Ogyoba o gbina yatifat. Ogyoba o vire boko haram ire. Ogyoba o vivie fulani re. Okwe mi no masunu were dode. Ogyoba siye. Iya no totoi. Ogyoba no. Ere agoseki. No be aboki. Ya doa duga the doa.
Kakabo.
He give the power. Ere yari. So the good ones are blessed this coming year. The good ones are blessed already. The good ones, they are blessed already. So you when you know say you don't be Ogyoba, get out from me and say you are blessed.
Amen.
You understand? Because it is strange. You when say you don't be say about talk me. I dey do ade be we wa. Where they do wa ile go e. Wa we man. Afa amale. Say about Ogyoba the first class Ogyoba. You oya use your sister. By the end of the day, on not give Kera cannot fear wula. Kera cannot fear. Now or hospital you have to walk by Mogodu. When you get his yaga, they know important the senior. When you know say when we are yaga say, me understand. I don't understand. But you saw me during campaign, who are the Afra El Salvador Genogiomba, Eruwa ya keke blackie, Eruwa ya Africa.
Imagine.
Eruwa ya Africa. When I have your canema, no yeka. If your man or is 4+4 talk back. No yeka talk back. I don't know because of your canning. So we now go to Bagwe, Okiana, Okakwogima. I beg, make una they appreciate our Okakwo, no that way. Igbinesi or Mudia Nedo where Ebonati London. I matani Ariana Maria no. I am Mia de.
At all.
I am Mia. So okeke na wagbobo kiana e pawe wa mu egbemu ya ari owa. Do that where a double shift no gubi. What said do? I don't know what you know mu. Where do also le double shift ni. Agbode atemata. Ubi yegbe but uwe mudia for hours. 2 hours. No ya mudia to make sure we just. Eva no te day, te ya lebregbe. Eva ni gareba a family ya gareba. Ni te day we on ya ibele media. Imo bobo na to mu olio bayo mo. Ya we lebe wa. Iya mo bobo iya le ra wo wa. No matter ugbele no bula wa. And mewe a former governor. No kekene wa pobona. And mewe security. No le la wa ogbeda 100. Security, you gonna say security. Also, you have a gelegele support. Security, they got very level. So, why we be no area do? Because my we are say man here na say now. They are we do a lot o. They are oji no mu ye do gbe wa o. Ama oji no mu ye do gbe wa o. Eba ma here ya he. Eba ma here ya he because abato ogiomba ne first class ogiomba keke mo ki o kai ogiomba. Keke no we o wa no re Spain no we at new thing ogiomba. No we ha left e mo wa. No magbe freedom we e mega na gboma na ime. Igo ya de nia. Igo ya de nia. Ni ya adwe ki ni ado. E be ki no re TikTok. Iya da be so ape so no re TikTok na dia. Igo ya de nia. So no matter you go now wala jan do afi pegera bi here. Ologo. So amwegbe. No yari edo. So this particular topic now, I bet make una dey press like. When we are begging pa, why appreciate they like your team. They write out for comment section. Baba, thank you very much. Epa, you too much. Epa, ade unudo rivie. Epa, ade asu we are gwa. Only my own way gata. Why agbene ya yewa. Do that way. I appreciate epa. Don't even hear you appreciate. Oh, not bene woro, only ne woro. Ene pa tuana na, ade original keke na riene, ariene. So that all we encourage him ade. Yes, penene area tire. So Baba, if you do ya nore diaspora ne bana noro ne ogiomba, iya mu yo mure. Eme Iguena. Bana le do miegwe ke emane no we Igue ni rokpania. Iya no fi pe geri ya rijia. Ko ogiomba ni ro. Iya ire latia. We doit celebrate. We doit celebrate. Igue. Igue. You are welcome to the Epa oya mudakewe wa back come anytime, any day. Eya mudakewe. E concrete wanahi. Motobi mo wati Epa we mi ene atore ne o. Yes. Ni ya we ati one mama, de one mama we ati. Onye presenter. Me mami one mama we one video we UK there. So only what we said do ona isunwe. Ogwan wo we video pa. Who know about Tokyo papa address? Or why we pa? In here $11 like presenter. The next door ya show you see any of them ever recognize that? Yeah, my boy, because he have been where on a security or oh, only am do Moses no day by vigilante or so soft. We know all those strategies. Do not fight for Europe. About Tokyo back where UK, my women up. Where you say Nigeria name, where do I go? Now you be one mama. Now you be one mama. I beg we know ourselves for make we not come. You not talk one day make you up. You dey London. You see fight with Baba fight. If Baba with green air come out. You dey there. Do not come out. Do not even appreciate time. Do one video say Baba we appreciate you because you go work now. You not fit come out. Where he said do we are agbo. What could not they call they take our glory? We not be fool. You understand? Not going to take our glory. So, Baba, we want to hear from you as well. We go here, and when I do okay. What is the blessing and the cost? No, the Igue festival na go. So, he post that back around. I have a post the year. So, second, let me know. Let me post it. No be kwa kani. Wa talk be okako. Domosa.
Okay. Wa wesi. Wa ya wa selo gbe. Oba ga talk be. He said, okay. Away by why I argue Basse. Erima about AY Ogidigan the second. Uratovaye Ukbewaye.
He said,
Erima Ogidigan. Your Ogidigan 1. Locals were Iguena. Maybe Guaya de 1440 to 1473. When Otimare Alogo Saka a comrade. We Guayas were Ubi Ovie Ogieka Eno Ogieka Onagame Omikweha. No general naga ubi nukbogi vanaga ewe nukbogi anoga oyo eri mage oba ewai orimie ubi emoina wajo love at first sight. For the sake of neutrality, let me use English, okay? Maybe broken English, anyhow. our Oba, the first Oba Igue Ogidigan the first, when he saw Ubi was a daughter of the Enogi of Eka. Enogi of Eka have 3 daughters, Ubi, Oyo, and Ewe. When our king saw Ubi, he fell in love with her and approached their father, the Enogi of Eka. And the Enogi of Eka was very, very happy that the Oba want to marry his daughter. So Ubi was betrothed to our Oba Igue. But Ubi refused. Ubi was not interested to marry the king. So all the ceremony were done. Ubi were taken to the palace. When she got to the palace, so she come up with a strategy. The only way to send her away from the palace, she began all her manipulation, disrespecting the king, disrespecting everybody in the palace, to a point whereby what really make it worse was that she come up with a formula. She will wheel on herself deliberately. She will stool on herself deliberately. She become like almost like a whatever you can think of a disgrace. She come up with all the formulas. So the palace, because of her behavior, smelly, dirty, she deliberately make herself unclean so she would not become a queen in the palace. After all said and done, the Oba decided to call the father and said, well, your daughter is not behaving the way a queen is supposed to be behaving in the palace. Oba Ratokbe, he said. So Ubi was returned, not with joy, but with displeasure of the palace, everybody in the palace. So she was sent home with an insult. She was sent home with a disgrace.
Yahweh no ami said to buy o. Yahweh no ami said to buy.
Okay, so Enogieka ogigege Ariubi ahwehe gware ogogogo ogojano. Then what happened? The Enogi of Eka said, well, not to offend the palace, not to offend the Igue Ogidigan. Are you guys still hearing me?
Loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. All right. We see I'm saying I think we have some network challenge there. So before our okay, I think it's back now.
Sorry, I'm using two devices. One of the device failed.
Okay.
Sorry for the glitch. So, Enogia Kai, Obaga talk by is saying, Enogia Kai, Ona when you got here, begwai, Ona ye, ewe, Pruda Omeha Ome, Ubi, ewe or yo. Ubi Oga audio, ewe naga Bogiva. Then, Ojo, naga Bogiha. So, Agiri Upi Gario wa. Because of all the atrocities she was committed in the palace. Then no geka honor ye where honor was this are your jogging ne where ga here and I will be no regbe and are ye where ga ye go. I get ye where say go where va ojo Obama mi uya evaki. I get ye where say go e komaga here yogi sub ye say ojo yo wa ojo na giugie ewe ona wege ubi oke agbienwa onyiwo ye seti izion e koma igari ewe so are you big your done but I go here ana igno ewe devinu we na uno ne koke na ari ewe ona we na ari ojo no tinye na yari egi aja yari ojo anari egi ewe gị degojo ekwona se onyeme ebanie ebenikiri ari egwe gị omobuga why dame o ari egwe gị omobuga you know then egwe gojojo nugbe na ari egwe ari egwe gị omobuga egwe gojojo ebanie kona ga se onyeme neku ekuna risoto no ya ome ewa yogidiga no ka so omo babe lubi ruda ebi ya nu biga uvegwa unyima tosi no ga anyi vegwa nu biga anyi kege pa ana woke aga serion ihe ruda she was almost becoming a disgrace to the palace also no pupo erimaga oba nedo kege akpa kege dikpa oga agoe unyima tosi ne no biga anyi vegwa ma go bokeka ana we na do na it's like a cleansing to cleanse the palace to remove her bitterness and her atrocity unyima tosi wege omo babi unye aze opa omo babi maunia unyive soro no saze anagati omo babi lubiri omo hogi aze koso wahya wa lubiri maunia ari ewe ge omo buga ewe gojojo not wenekere ayari ubi ayari ojojo kekebe ewe iya ivana iga regwa. This is the most important part of this story. There are two ways. If you are a Benin man, not an Edo man, Edo state is a state. As a Benin man, if you want to take part on Igue Festival is not an association. No. Igue Festival it's not an association. And Igue Festival is not a ceremony of Edo State. Okay? If you are from Edo State, you are from Edo North, Edo Central. This is the festival of Edo South. Igue, Ore Iviedo, is a Benin tradition that was created by our first Oba Eware. Because of the atrocity of Ubi in the palace, there had to be a period of cleansing to bring peace and tranquility to the palace. Igue festival was never done in the public. How did the Igue festival become a public event from the time of Obavurame? It is when a pa Ago, Chief Obaseki, Ago, no Yobaseki, Yari Lagwe. Chief Obaseki lied against Obavurame. He told the white men after the 1897 invasion. Chief Obaseki told the white men that the Oba uses human being for sacrifice during the Igue festival. The white men were interested to know if it is true. That is why the Igue festival was done in the public, in the presence of the white men, because already the white men was now in charge. Oba Akenzuwa Nukbogiva. For him to be able to do the ceremony, for peace to reign in Edo State, in Benin Kingdom, because of Chief Obaseki have lied against Oba Eweka that they are using human sacrifice for Igue festival. Oba Eweka had to bring all this ukure that whereby we consult our ancestors for peace to reign in the land. It has to be done in the public. That is why from the time of Obavurame, Igue festival is done in the public. It was never to be a public event. Just the way our artifacts are not for public consumption. Our artifact was in the palace for spiritual direction between the living and our ancestors. Okay? But the artifact is everywhere today, in every museum for public consumption. They were never supposed to be. It was because of Chifago that Igue festival become an open event. Now, if you are a Benin man, you hate the palace, you hate the Oba of Benin, stay away from Igue festival. Wherever you are, Igue festival is not a ceremony for foreigners. Okay? If we invite you to join us and you hate the Oba of Benin and you hate the palace of the Oba of Benin, stay away from Igue festival, because Igue festival have two things. Igue festival have a blessing. Igue festival have a curse. Ubi was driven away from the palace. Omobabe Lubiri, a witchcraft. Everybody that hates the palace were thrown out of the palace during the ceremony. Then Ewe is welcome into the palace, and her younger sister, Ewe Kekevo Jojo, they were welcome into the palace. So every year we celebrate the Igue festival. If you have if you cannot say Obaga talk, don't take part in Igue festival. All of you in diaspora, all the Benin unions, we are not talking about Edo Union. Edo Union and Benin Union is different. Benin Union represent the Oba of Benin in diaspora. Edo Union represent the Edo State in diaspora. So Benin Union, if you have a problem with the palace and you have a problem with the Oba of Benin and you take part in Igue festival, you will receive the curse of Ubi. The curse that follow Ubi will follow you. Because the same Oba Eware who married Ubi and Oyoyo, Ubi was becoming a problem, a witchcraft in the palace. Omobabe Tora Lubirie, Omobabe is witchcraft in English. Okay? Whatever name, anything associated with wickedness is Ubi. Everything that has to do with joy, peace, and tranquility it goes with where. So for you, if you are invited to Igue Festival, listen and listen good. Wherever you are, if you are invited to Igue Festival and you hate the palace and the Oba of Benin, don't go because you will receive the curse. If you go to Igue Festival this year, all the Benis, I'm not saying the Edos, okay? All the Benis that are doing Igue Festival this year, all of you will receive the blessing of everywhere and Ojojo. But if you hate the palace, you are whether publicly or secretly, you hate the palace. Stay away from Igue Festival because there is a curse and a blessing. Okay, Igue Festival, it is not a ceremony, and it's not a ceremony of association. No, Igue Festival is not a ceremony of association. There is a blessing that go with it. There is a cause that go with it. Here now, maybe before, when Benin Union invite you for Igue Festival, you go there. If you cannot say Obaga talk, hey, stay away from Igue Festival. If you cannot say Obaga talk, hey, stay away from Igue Festival, because if you attend Igue Festival, you eat and you drink there. The cost that goes with Ubi will come upon your family. The cost that goes with Ubi will come upon your family. Maybe you didn't know before. You say, oh, I used to attend Igue Festival, no problem. This year, if you attend Igue Festival and you hate the Oba of Benin and you hate the palace of the Oba of Benin, the cost that go with Ubi will come upon your family. If you are a friend of the palace, you are a friend of the Oba of Benin, and you can say Oba Gatokbe, he said, you are welcome to Igue Festival. This is the plain truth. If you don't know now. From now on, if they invite you to Igue Festival, all the Benis, Igue Festival is not an Edo State ceremony. No. Igue Festival is not a Edo State ceremony. It is the Oba Palace. It is the Oba ceremony. Oba Ewari started the Igue Festival during his reign in 1440 to 1473. During his reign, Igue Festival started because of the daughter of the king he married that was becoming a thorn in his flesh that were returned back to the parents. That is why a cleansing. Why do you think Oba have to clean the palace in 14 days? The Igue Festival lasted for 14 days. Why will he have to do it? Because there was a lot of atrocities that came with Ubi in the palace. That is why the Oba of Benin had to clean the palace for 14 days every year to bring in to remove the atrocity of Ubi, because there are a lot of people in Benin Kingdom today behaving like Ubi. There are people that want the kingdom to end. But the Oba of Benin, in his own wisdom, had to consult the ancestors for 14 days every year for cleansing of the palace, for the cleansing of the entire Benin Kingdom. So, if you are invited to Igue Festival and you hate the palace, you hate the Oba of Benin, don't go. Because if you go there, you drink and you eat there, you are eating and drinking abomination to yourself. Just as the church will say, if you want to take the Holy Communion and your mind is not clean, don't take it, because the Bible says you are inviting curse upon yourself. The same thing with the Igue Festival. If you hate the Oba of Benin, you hate the palace, you cannot say Oba talk, but stay away from the Igue Festival, because there is a cause, there is a blessing in it. If you are a friend of the palace, you can say Oba talk, but he said, then they invite you to a Igue Festival. Go there and collect your blessing. Go there and collect your blessing. So it's a warning to everybody, all the Benin unions in abroad. Wherever you are in abroad, you are celebrating, you have a Benin Union. I'm not saying Edo Union, no. Benin Union, because Edo Union belongs to the state. Benin Union belongs to the Oba of Benin. Oba of Benin is the grand patron of the Benin Union. And Benin Union celebrates Igue every year. Ọwẹ́ Ọba ga Gwene Emori Igue. Ọba ga talk me he said. Ọba ma Gue Emori Igue. Okay, because Oba have to do the cleansing first. So if you hate the palace, why should Oba pray for you for your success? That will never happen. I go get So all you Benis who lives in diaspora, you have a Benin Union in diaspora, and secretly you are saying all sorts of manner of evil against the Oba of Benin inside your bedroom, in your parlor. You are insulting the Oba of Benin. You are insulting the palace, and you go to Igue Festival. You have gone there to collect your costs. You have gone there to collect costs for upon yourself, upon your family. If you hate the palace, you go for Igue Festival, and you went there to eat and to drink. You have invited costs upon you, upon your family. Because the Oba pray for 14 days for the goodwill of Benin Kingdom. Oba did his festival to cleanse the palace and to clean Edo Kingdom, Benin Kingdom. So, this is a warning to you. If you used to go to Igue Festival and you have a problem with the palace, stop it. Don't go anymore. Okay? Stay in your house. If you cannot see Oba talk, don't attend Igue Festival. Because Igue Festival is not like every other association whereby you go there to dance and to eat. No. We go there to give thanks to God that our Oba have done the cleansing for us. A father playing a blessing over his children. That is what the Oba Palace stands for. That's why the Oba will do Igue Festival he will do the ceremony for 14 days for me and for you. If you don't believe it, then stay away from the ceremony. If you don't believe that the Oba used 14 days to pray for you and for me, then do not attend Igue Festival. If you are invited, don't go there. All the president of Benin Union, all the president of Benin Union, and all the members of Benin Union, both home and abroad, this is a warning to you. If you don't know, know now. If you hate the palace and you take part in Igue Festival, you are inviting curse upon your family. This is the plain truth. I'm telling you the truth now. Because Ubi was married to Oba Ewari the first. Oyoyo Ewe was married to Oba Ewari the first. The two sisters were from the Enogi of Ekai. So the senior one was bad, more or less like a witchcraft. Omo Babeto Lubirie. Azemoso Tonga Lubirie. Omo Hoge Tonga Lubirie. Oria Bible Tonga Lubirie. Omo Nogbovi Huae Tonga Lubirie. Omo Nogbovi Huae Tonga Lubirie. Omo Nogwevi Dada Ogevae Tejaga Lubirie. So that is the cause that go with Ubi. Where is a blessing to the palace. And is a blessing to everybody that believe in the palace. So after that 14 days prayer and fasting that was done by our father, the Oba of Benin, that started the Igue Festival. So if you don't believe in him, don't attend the Igue Festival. If you go there, you are taking part in curse. The curse that goes with Ubi will come upon your household. That is what it is, because Oba have already done it. The Oba have just concluded the Igue Festival. The Igue Festival was a cleansing of the land and the people. So if you don't believe in the Oba of Benin, you don't believe the sacrifice he has made for the land and for the people, Why do you want to attend the Igue festival? For what reason? Why do you want to go to Igue festival? Because the only people that will go to Igue festival, you go there to collect your blessing. Igue festival all over the world, when you go after, as far as it's been done in Benin, the Oba have already pronounced blessing on it for the good people of Benin Kingdom. So if you attend the Igue festival anywhere in the world, you are partakers of the blessing of the Oba of Benin for that 14 days cleansing. But if you are among those who hate the palace and the Oba of Benin, and you attend the Igue festival, the curse that God will come upon your family. So if you don't know before, you need to know now. Igue festival is not an association. No. Igue festival is not an association. It's not a Ashwebi association. No. Igue festival is not a Ashwebi association. Igue festival is for the Oba of Benin. It's an umbrella that covers every sons and daughters of the Benin Kingdom, wherever you are, both home and abroad. Igue festival is an umbrella. That is why Oba do it every year. Every year, the Oba of Benin must do this ceremony to protect the people of Benin Kingdom. Okay? But how can the father blessing be upon you when you hate your father?
It's not possible.
No, thank you.
And my prince, when you talk to us, I pick a lot of points when I the question why I ask because me myself still there to learn. And you let us know where any Aragwe Eibai Watino. Watino. So Nanagwe Wowanina. Then abo kame ni kevo, ivien do ni kevo, vien yagwe, wo waya me yagwe.
Okay, since we have you with you, then I make it back in our way. Where we look here, I got to where the Mukurani Mwelatia. Because where Ukurani, Bode, do I say Bode?
Oh,
okay, good. What all of you watch this? This is the traditional ancestors, our ancestors. This is where we communicate with them. Okay, when the Oba of Benin for 14 days will come before this our ancestors' place or stood to plead for the blessing upon the land for another year, from 1 year to another year. This is where the Oba Benin will do it. It's usually being done inside the palace, inside an exclusive area in the palace, before 1897. Okay, before Ago Obaseki lied against our Oba that Oba uses human sacrifice for Igue festival. Then the white men wanted to be very sure that it's not true or true. That is why this altar has to be built in an open space. If you watch the Igue festival, you can see the Oba of Benin pray before the crowd. He wore red because to do the ceremony, he has to wear red. At the end of the ceremony, he will wear white. Okay? That's what I'm wearing red today to let you know the significance of this Igue festival. This altar you are looking at, this is the altar that the Oba of Benin will pray for every sons and daughters of the Benin Kingdom. Okay? And all our neighboring environment. He prayed for himself, he prayed for the palace, he prayed for the entire kingdom, he prayed for peace around the world. This is the altar. Okay? If you say you don't like the Oba of Benin, you hate the palace, why do you think that he will consult the ancestors for you? So everybody that is when after the Oba will finish this ceremony, if we're in this position, in this place with the ancestors, then after that, after the prayer is completed, he will now wear white to celebrate with all the Igue, all the chiefs. Nigi. At the last day, he will come out in the public with white dress to tell the people that the ceremony has been done. Our ancestors have answered our prayer. Onye Kokodia. This is the Thanksgiving. So the Oba will now do this for everybody and ask everybody, go home. It's a family by family. Go home, celebrate as much as you can. We who live in diaspora, we also do our own. When we come for it, we will call Igue Festival. Igue Festival, first of all, we go to the shrine. Whether you like it or not, that is the truth. I'm not sure whether you are a Christian or Buddhist or Muslim. This is it. This is the eyes to the gods. This is the eyes of the gods to our ancestors for communication. Before the white man came, even before the coming of the Bible. Before the coming of the Bible, this is our home of our altar of communication between the living and the dead, or between the living and our ancestors. This is where, so if you are in abroad, they invite you for Igue Festival. This is what you are going to face. Okay? If you are in diaspora, they invite you for Igue Festival. This is it. This is what the Oba have done for you for 1 year to another year. The Oba of Benin have consulted our ancestors on himself, on behalf of the palace, and on behalf of everybody. We come out with white to bring away. You see the leaf. See the leaf in their hands. So they bring the leaf before the Oba. Oba will bless it and ask the people, go and bless your family. That is what it is. So if you are invited in the Igue Festival, be rest assured that it is a ceremony that was started by Oba of Benin, Oba Ewari, in 1440 to 1478 during his reign. He's been passed over from that time. Igue Festival was not there at the time of Ogiso. No, the festival was not there. Before Oba Ewari in 1440, there were no Igue Festival. There is no historical account that there were Igue Festival before Oba Ewari. No, because Oba Ewari started the Igue Festival. Why? Because of the woman he married called Ubi. Because of her wickedness and her atrocity, the palace need to be cleansed. That is why every year we cleanse the palace. The people are clean. Then everywhere come in, or Jojo, everywhere stand for peace, stand for joy, stand for progress, stand for abundant joy, or anything, every good thing you think about. Everywhere we bring it to your house. Every good thing you think of, everywhere we bring it to your house. Okay? So, my dear brothers and sisters, Igue Festival is not an Asoebi association. It is an art to consult our forefathers for spiritual well-being of the people of Benin. It is not an Edo festival. If you want to do Edo Association, you are free to become a member of Edo State Association, where you have the Edo North, Edo South, and Edo Central. But when it comes to Igue Festival, if you want blessing from 1 year to another year, you can attend Igue Festival. But if you hate the Oba of Benin and you cannot see Oba Gatokbe, stay away. Is a warning. Stay away from Igue Festival, because the curse that goes with Ubi will come upon your family. That is the plain truth. And if you are a friend, a lovers of the palace, the joy and the peace that go with where God will come upon your family from 1 year to another year, because
Okay.
Oba have already prayed for it.
Okay, our prince, Okay, I beg anyway. I went that particular place in the RTA. Igue Maton. Igue Maton.
Oh, Ogwedion. Okay, no. Ogwedion, no.
Ogwedion. Okay.
Ogwedion. Can have you kureji? Have you kureji ba? Na ya gwe ni ka ogwa. Ukure. Na ya gwe ni ka ogwa. Anything. Ani Ogwe Maton.
Okay. All right. So Ogwedion. And Ogwimakwa. Ogwimakwa Severi Owe Benin Union and Edo Union.
Are two separate entities.
Okay. I want to be my man.
Okay. Please, my people of Edo State, you can form a union, Edo State, Edo Union, because Edo is the capital city. Edo is the Edo State. Okay. Now, Edo State is comprised of Edo North, Edo South, and Edo Central. Three entities that make up Edo State. Okay. Now, Benin Kingdom was in existence prior before 1897. That is Benin Kingdom. So when you say Benin people today are the Benin speaking. You see, the creator of Edo State, I don't even know why they give him Edo State. He also to be Edo State. They would look for a different name. So when we say Benin people, we are talking about Ununo Zedo or a Benin people. Okay? But unfortunately, is that they give that word to make Edo State. Okay? Now, Ununo Zedo, that is Benin people. So, Igue Festival belongs to Benin people. Belongs to Ununo Zedo. That is where Igue Festival belongs to the people of Ununo Zedo, the Benin people. So, Igue Festival is not for everybody. And it's for everybody, but it's not for everybody. If you hate the palace, stay away from Igue Festival. If you call yourself the enemy of the palace, stay away from Igue Festival, wherever you are. Because there is a curse, there is a blessing. If you hate the palace, the curse will come upon you and your family if you attend Igue Festival. If you are a lover of the palace, if you attend the Igue Festival, the blessing that Oba prayed for 14 days will come upon your family. Goodwill will come upon your family. That is what it is. So, Benin people are the Oba of Benin. Listen, Oba of Benin is the custodian of Igue Festival. From the time of Oba Ewere Ogidigan, Oba Gatokpe, he said, from Oba Ewere from 1440 to 1473, Oba Ewere is the custodian of Igue Festival. To date. So today we have Oba Ewere II. Let me blow your mind. Oba Ewere lost two of his sons. Whatever happened is a story for another day. Then Oba Ewere now give birth to three sons again. Okay? Now, those three sons was, Alawosa, you can help me out because I'm using this phone. I cannot bring out the names. The three sons of Oba Ewere was Ezoti, Olua, and what is the third one? Alawosa.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Now, because I cannot see my phone, and because I'm using my phone, my computer is not working.
Okay.
So Oba Ewere have three sons. So those three sons, number one, Oba Ezoti. But when Oba Ewere have three sons, the examining here said they will not allow any of his sons to become the Oba of Benin. Oba Ewere told them, listen and listen good. All my three sons will become the Oba of Benin. Oba Ewere the first said it. All my three sons will become the Oba of Benin. When Oba Ewari joined our ancestors, Ezoti, the first one, become the Oba of Benin. After Ezoti, Oba Ezoti, then Oba Olua, which is my great-grandfather, become the Oba of Benin. And Oba Olua, from 1475 to 1480, give birth to the Enogie of Eho, suspended. And Oba Olua is the same one that give birth to the Olu of Wari. Okay? So Oba Ewari is the father of Oba Ezoti, Oba Olua, and Oba, I forgot the younger brother's name. What was your name?
Okay, then hello, yeah, wash. My prince, yours a second. Okay, Prince, Kagbe, go ahead.
Izuwaha.
Okay.
Kubo Yuwa. Exotic and Olua.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you there, sir?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Kagbe.
I can hear you.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
He said, look,
I just want to throw in some light in here. The people of those states, that is Ishan, Afema, and Ora, I want to stress again, we are all Benins. Just what happened prior to this Ubi and Ewe and Oyoyo, there was a proclamation from the palace, which some of the people didn't adhere to. They didn't agree. They not agree. They can't say for 3 years, make them not do certain things. So some of these people said no. A lot of them went into the bush. They went to Aka. They went to different area, which are the present day. Some of them are present day Ishan or Afema and Ora. So if in those locality, if you belong to that locality and you participate in Igue, therefore you can join the Benin people to do Igue, whether in diaspora or anywhere. But at the moment, from information I have, those people who went away do not perform in Igue. They don't perform.
Hold on, my congrats. We're not going to hear you again. Okay, let me put it on speaker here because the other line you call.
Yeah, you did hear me.
They hear you now. Yeah, go ahead.
Before the invention of Igue, certain things happen. Oba could now say for some time, make the man or the woman make them not do husband and wife thing, and no one pull out. So some of them could not abide. Some of them not fit stay. They call comot. Now those people go from their different locality, their different town. Isha, Afema, they all came from Benin. They are all Benis. But the problem is, say, these people, they not they do Igue at this present time, because the event of Igue, the creation of Igue was done in their absence. They were not there.
Okay.
Because it was after. Yes, it was after Oba Konse, the Konse make Oba marry Ubi. Ubi came to the palace. Due to her behavior, she could not stay because all her things is a misdeed to spoil things. Now Ubi be, then Ubi can go. Then they can come with Ewe and Oyoyo. Ewe came first. Ewe said he cannot stay without his sister. So the Oba have to invite the Oyoyo to join Ewe. So for these people who left, who could not abide by the proclamation, the law, the comment from the palace that nobody should do that thing for 3 years, the Igue and Oyoyo and Ewe Lupirie was done on their behalf. They're not fit stay. They're not there when the voting day. But what I want me to correct here today is that all the people from those states, they all came from Benin origin, Benin speaking origin. There are those who were in Igue, those who were make bronzecaster and all those things. And a lot of them went through the Bushian area, Sonak Barrier car. So from that time, they can't get aware, they can't get Ubi, Lubiri, and aware. So if in your place you are in Isha, they still perform Igue, they perform Igue present day, then you can attend Igue where they perform Igue. If in Ora they still perform Igue, you can still perform Igue. But frankly speaking, we are all Edos. Benin is the major part of Edo. We are all one. It's just that those people who went away, where their languages, they corrupted to become a different language. So that is what led to the problem today we still have when the people will say, oh, they belong to Aka, they were formerly there, they are Igodomigo to this and that. All those are the things where it happen. I don't know if I'm right, if I'm okay with what I'm saying with the Prince of Geo.
Okay.
What happened?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What you are saying is the sense that, listen.
Okay, you want to say something?
Okay, I agree. Just a second. Alawosa, just a second. My brother Okaku, I respect your input. This is what you understand. Today, day-to-day present, day-to-day dispensation, okay? A lot of people who are disrespecting the palace. That's what we are saying. If you are...
cannot go through now.
Listen. Wherever you are today, you are disrespecting the palace. And you went and take part in the Igue festival. Two things will happen to you. If you are disrespecting the palace and the Oba of Benin, the curse that go with Obi will come upon you, upon your family. That's what we are saying.
You are right.
Listen, please. Listen. We want to educate our people, okay? This is not a joking matter. This is not an Ashebi association, okay? Igue festival bring two things to the Benin people. If you are a friend of the palace, you are the friend of the Oba of Benin. Oba used 14 days for prayer to cleanse the land. Then, if you are a friend of the palace, you are clean. The blessing that he has prayed for will come upon you and your family. But if you call yourself the enemy of the palace and you take part in the Igue festival today or tomorrow, the curse that go with Ubi will come upon you and your family.
Correct.
If you like the palace and you are invited to Igue festival, do not attend. I'm not telling you, maybe before you did not know. Now, know now. If you are invited to Benin Union and they want to do Igue festival and you call yourself the enemy of the palace, do not attend. Because why? There is a cause waiting for you. Because the cause is already there. So, if you are a friend of the palace, go to Igue festival and collect your blessing. All of you in diaspora, the only way you collect the blessing from the Oba of Benin is when you attend the Igue festival in diaspora. Okay? You go there, you drink, you celebrate with the people. The blessing that Oba pray for 14 days from Benin will enter you and your family. It shall be well with you throughout this year. But if you are enemy, you call yourself the enemy of the palace, and you are invited to Igue festival, do not attend. If you cannot say Oba at all, do not attend the Igue festival. Why? Because Okaku, listen, please, listen. If you are invited to attend the Igue festival tomorrow, next tomorrow, and you call yourself the enemy of the palace, do not go, because there is a curse waiting for you there. Just as the blessing is waiting for those who love the palace, the same curse is awaiting the people who hate the palace. So from now on, know it now that Oba has already pronounced his blessing. For 14 days, he pronounced the blessing everywhere on everybody. He also pronounced the curse of Ubi upon those who hate the palace, who hate the Oba of Benin. Whether you've come out to declare it publicly that you are the enemy of the Benin, or you are saying it in your bedroom or in your sitting room, as far as is in your mind is not clean towards the palace of the Oba of Benin, do not attend Igue Festival. I'm only helping you to stay away so your family can be blessed. Okay?
Prince,
I'm only here to help you.
Prince, can you just use the opportunity to announce can you use the opportunity to announce the Igue Festival in London tomorrow? Is it? Yes.
Listen, my brother, the Igue Festival in London have it. I will say it here now without missing word. Okay? No. Okay, fine. No, I will say it because it's not for public consumption.
Announce that we have the Igue Festival tomorrow in London at John Were's house.
That is a private conversation.
Okay.
I don't want to get involved in controversy, okay? What we are saying now is that Igue Festival has a blessing, has a curse. Okay? That is the purpose of today's program. So wherever you are, all over the world, when you are invited for Igue Festival and you call yourself the enemy of the palace, do not go. If you go, there is a curse waiting for you there. Now, if you say you don't know before, you used to attend this one. Now that whenever you listen to this broadcast and you are listening to my voice, I'm not telling you from today, if you call yourself the enemy of the palace, the enemy of the Oba of Benin, stay away from Igue Festival. Because there are two things in Igue Festival. There is a blessing in Igue Festival. There is also a curse in Igue Festival. Okay? If you are enemy of the palace, the curse will follow you. If you are a friend of the palace, the blessing will follow you. That is it. So I'm only here to help you. You didn't know before, now you know. Do not attend the Igue Festival. It's not an Asobia. It's not a Edo State festival. Igue Festival is not a festival of Edo State. Okay? From today on, Edo State does not organize Igue Festival. It is the palace of the Oba of Benin who organize Igue Festival. And when the Oba of Benin pray, he pray for all the people of the Benin Kingdom, including the people of Edo State. Oba pray for everybody, okay? But if by yourself, you choose to become the enemy of the palace, the curse will follow you and will follow your generation. That's what we are saying today, okay? Whether you are from Afema, you are from Edo North, from Edo Central, from Edo South, you hate the palace. The curse that Oba pronounced during this 14 days celebration will follow your family. But if you are a friend of the palace, a friend of the Oba of Benin, then the blessing that Oba proclaimed for these 14 days, the blessing will come upon your family, will come upon your children, will come upon all your establishment. The blessing will come up because the Oba of Benin is the umbrella that covers the entire Benin Kingdom. So Igue Festival, Oba is the owner. When he prayed, the prayer goes to all his children, except those who choose to become a vagabond. Okay? Those who choose to become a vagabond will collect the curse. Those who choose to become the children will collect the blessing. That is what it is. But yeah, what bit of what baby they
All right. Wese Kakabo Okaku, we really appreciate your contribution. Also with our Okagbe still there for line. Before we go to Ala Rosa, question one I will ask him. Okagbe, you just the measure something we work for London. Walao, pa revient en sous Nouvelle London. Abi we do no heya gwe na ya gare London. You understand? Because
Yes.
ya we o mana ene Korea. Iya gare London. Amami ya rock manola jare derio. Agbode atemata. Ba ya we ya do gwe. E ba wa the word you no jo we no wa the word you we London. Ye ma ro ba ga na se me protest ya. The government tire do ni ekere. So I don't know now you want do ya vini me ye na wa deviate me baba na the topic in matana.
Oh, I deviate.
I'm marry your way right now.
I deviate now. Call out. I'm begging you. So
Why we talk Nyani?
Okay. Because woman de tire na imao is better. Because we tire na when they London I do get the word when you know soon. So alright, Paula, I beg you go ahead and then when the paper agree my go and give my head where Igue na wo what ya we. Ubege. Now the Agoseki, Vienna was Zuda from the beginning to Fiena Jena. Igue won't back on there where si Obaseki, si Baseki, you know, we are going to Baseki away because look at me. Obaseki, de ni ya gwe unwere ya tile uye ya de ni ya gwe unwere ya ve so me oni me alawozan we agree magwan Obaseki agona iye para exist vege ni ya iye ne wa ki undan lele ra he na Igwe na tebe uwo wa nyowe ya toge na me we weekend na hive na nia emowa de osalobo no mo di anima yon te resumu dawo abatogi oba no ye no te ya yize ya we sacrifice na ize o te ya azese by the end of the day the driver now if they don't carry one of his leg go up for hospital maybe tomorrow now we hear say doc back for us when he go share so we want to hear from you our congregate Alaoza.
Okay, thank you my chief. I salute your analysis. It is very, very critical and very, very comprehensive. God Almighty and the Nika will continue to bless you, sir. Despite your age, your doggedness and ruggedness has been displayed. Whether we like it or not, it has been displayed. You have been able to prove to us that age does not really matter. What matters is the spirit, the enthusiasm, and that has already been demonstrated by you and that man.
Thank you.
The contributor, thank you, sir. We are not talking about the history. We are not talking about the history of other sub-units in the Benin Kingdom that used to be under the Benin Empire. We're not talking about that. What we are saying is that the Igue Festival and the Ewe Festival is an activity that is mainly conducted annually by the Beninese. That is what Chief said. That was made it very clear. And that statement he made is practicable, it's observable. I don't know whether you have any video or evidences to prove otherwise to what my chief said. He said the Igue, not Ague, Igue Festival and the Ewere Festival is conducted, is an activity, and I know activities that is done mainly by the Beninese. When we say mainly by the Beninese, that means that other who chooses to do and then back on it, we don't have problem on it. But when we are doing Igue and the Ewere Festival, the Oba of Benin, Oba Atokpe, he will pray for the Beninese and those who left the Benin. We know the history. We're not talking about the origin of our unit. For example, the people of Auchi and Akpepe, they are the children, they are priests and princesses. The Uchi himself was a brother of one of the Obas of Benin who left Udo. And that is why he left and founded that community today. They name after him Uchi, they're not naming Auchi. The difference, the reason why the language is a little bit different is because of the coding, because of the permutation, because of the combination. We're not talking about the origin of other ones. That is another issue for another day. What Chief said is that it is an activity that is annually conducted mainly, principally by the Beninese, and is 100% correct. Then what I want to add to it is this. If you talk about the issue of the Obaseki of Benin, let us get it very clear. Obaseki is a title, it's not a surname. The Obaseki of Benin is a title, not a surname. Let us get it very clear. Now, the issue, the Obaseki, the Ogbedoyo family, no Obaseki ya Jovan Vedo. Iya yebe na ge Egui nefo ha. Egui nefo ha. They are Ogbon yese. They are Ogbon yese. On one way say no one. Somebody has done favor for you. At the end of the day, you decided to use evil to pay. That is what the Ogbedoyo, not your Baseki Ayuva, represent in Benin Kingdom. If we are talking about the Obaseki of Benin, it's a creation of the stool of the Oba of Benin, which they have been fighting for ages. The history are there. The title of the Obaseki of Benin was created by Oba Vorame. No Baisi. He created that title just to show his love that he has for his childhood friend. I said it before. I said, when you talk about Ago, Ogbede, Nojo, I said, he was a vagabond. No home, no job. He is a creation of the stool of the Oba in which they are not fighting today. So, to answer your questions, if I divert to other areas, because after this, so now, me, I don't the verse. Let us not deviate. We're not talking about the origin of a thing. For us to be here, for us to stand here and be talking, we are seasoned historians. And if you want to contribute within the framework of the topic that is brought to you. I don't want a situation where somebody will come here and want to come and lose guide us. It busts my bubble. We're not talking about the origin of other tribes. If you look at the recent concluded Igue and Igue festival, who were those who did it? Was it not the Beninese? It was the Benin who did it. And Chief said it. That the Igue festival is mainly done by the Beninese. Why will you come here and want to come and make him look as if he doesn't know what he's saying? I don't like that kind of a thing. The Beninese, the one talk about Edo, we are the Beninese. The Edo say. We are the ones doing it. So we should stop all those things. And then let's go to the issue. What is the significance of the Igue and the Ewere festival? Tell us just break it down. If you are an Orionpa, you are celebrating the Igue and the Ewere festival. You are bringing a cost to your household. That's because right. You cannot fight. I know where I don't pay no one.
You don't know.
If you do Igue, you do Ewere festival, you are bringing close to your home. You can't be an Orionpa, then you'll be celebrating Igue. You are bringing close to your home. You cannot use that one. Where if you pay gear, Eguane, where they say una, because when we go of the spirituality no lele, because you know the spirituality that goes with the Igue, you now feel that somebody has told you somewhere, oh, when you ask they say, why we go now? I tatoto ebo, yana mubu ekueke egbenukere, you are catching a course. And to add to what my chief said, Ubi represent evil in Benin. Ubi is a name of one of the Olois of the Obaeware. It represents evil. When we say Ogyoba Lubirie, it means evil will before them. And in this 2026, which we the Benin's have already started, that is going to be our slogan. Ogyoba Walubirie. Evil, disgrace, shame, setback, stagnation. That is the spiritual implication of Ubi. My chief said it just now. He said Ubi simply means what? It's a name of one of the wives of Obaeware. But Obaeware, as a man of wisdom, man of innovation, decided to create the Ewe festival. We have already talked about the issue of the Igue. I talked about the meaning of the Igue. Anybody doing Igue in Benin, you are taking away pains, you are taking away challenges, you are fortifying the 2026. And people are doing it. And we are aware. Then look at the issue of Ubi. Ubi represents evil, shame, disgrace. Omobabe. Omobabe means evil spirit. Or Omobabe. As then also Ologonwa. I will not lubirie. So if you una fukbegegwa, una fukbegera you are Omobabe. It means evil spirit. Omobabe, evil spirit beneath. So if you are doing it, you are just wasting your time. You are wasting your time. Then those ones like us who have taken it upon our head, who have not said that we are Ogyoba, because when we talk about the goodies, the tight goodies of the student of the Oba Benin, they term us as slaves. We have accepted it. When we are doing our Igue, what will follow us, the things that will follow us in this Igue and Ewe festival is this: blessing, good tidings, prosperity, happiness, joy, forwardness. That is what we are getting. That's what they call the ebe. Or that there's a particular leaf they use in doing ewe. It's not any leaf. That leaf, ebe, na colony, na rieno, ewe. It has what we call spiritual implication. That leaf performs two spiritual things too. It will protect you. Ebe, na ewe ni. It has two spiritual interpretation. One, it will shade me, guide you from sickness. It will shield you from premature death. That particular leaf was the leaf. It is very, very unfortunate that we don't practice our tradition the way it ought to be. We're going where a big one leaves the talk. Ebe noroa. That particular leaf was the leaf that saved Prince Ogun, who later became Obaeware the first. It's a particular leaf. That leaf represents, it protects you. That was the leaf that guided Obaeware. When Oba Uwafiokun, who was the younger brother of Prince Ogun, sent the Benin Royal Army after his elder brother. They sent Benin Royal after him because he knew that Prince Ogun was alive. As long as Prince Ogun was alive, he was a threat to that stool as Oba Uwafiokun. It was that a Beni or Zenana Miegwe, the Benin Royal Army sent after Prince Ogun by Oba Uwafiokun. We are not able to see him in the bush and buy him. So what does that leaf represent? It represents sickness, premature death. They are shading it, taking it away, wailing it off away from you. That is what it means. So when I tell you, what does it mean? It's a prayer. It means good luck, good tidings, blessing. We use those words in Benin. Oh, here where oh. Do you know what that thing means? It means you will go safely, you will return safely. That is the meaning. So what I try to say is this: those of you who are practicing or doing this Igue and Ewe festival, una oyonba, umie ewe lelewe, oyoyo elelewe, ubi or halilowani. That is the point we are proving to you today. It is better for you not to participate in it because uwe bogie o egbenukere o wanukere. So that's what we are saying. So my chief, I'll tell you, because when you are with somebody like him, it will make the job easier for you. I just wanted to add to it that send this message to you. Ubi, Ewe, or Yo-Yo. The three of them were the wives of Obayewale the first, and they were three sisters. And why am I saying all these things? I see people talk about that is what they call the dynamics, the intricacy of the Benin tradition. The intricacy of the Benin tradition didn't just start now. So for those of you who are making noise about the Obayewale married two sisters, thank God he didn't rape them. Or Tue or Monubie. When she becomes the wife of the Oba, it's a rare privilege. So you guys should live the Benin tradition. It is dynamic, the intricacy. Are you also aware that in this Benin history, the son of an Oba, 4 sons of the Oba were Oba of Benin? Are you also aware of that? That is the another intricacy and the dynamics of the Benin history. Is an Oba has 4 sons. The 4 sons became Oba of Benin. Are you also aware of that? These are the intricacy of the Benin history. So in summary, Ubi represent evil. Ubi represent arrogancy. Ubi represent beauty without character. You are a Benin woman. You are beautiful. You don't have character. You represent Ubi. So I can go on and on and on and on. We're going to talk about the interpretation of the word Ubi. Our Olubirie. Azen also Ologonwa. Omobabe. Our Lubirie. Ubi represent a beautiful woman without a good character. Of a Lubirie. Come no you feel back your back. No you feel back your right. Or when Lubirie. Or one Ubuki. Ubi or Uki. So, because of the time factor, and my chief is here, I don't want to elaborate more because most of the things that are very, very significant, he has already mentioned them. The only thing I want to say is that the Igue festival, we know, Obayewale the first, he reigned between 1440 and 1473. He was the one that initiated the Igue festival. And he was also the one that initiated the Ewe festival. Okay, well, with Benin, we need all these words. The reason why we are doing this thing is to remind the Benin's and those who care to know that the Igue and the Ewe festival is not a child play. It's a period of spiritual cleansing. It's a period of spiritual purification. It's a period where you say, God Almighty, thank you. I have seen the end of 2025 and I have seen the beginning of 2026. That is the significance of the Igue and the Ewe festival. Another thing I want to say is this. During the period of the Igue and Ewe festival, there are ceremonies within it. There are ceremonies within it that you will do. We saw the Uge Emobon. It is one of the ceremony within the Igue. We saw it. The Uge Emobon. We saw it when we saw Chief Egwavon Inye, when he was doing what he knows how to do best before the Oba. That one is Uge Emobon. There are other activities behind it. We have Ugyoroba, we have Otugoroba, we have Ituogoba, we have Emobon, Igue. Okay, Ivioha, Igue. Many activities. They will have the Igue where the Igue. Okay, where ni is the end of the Igue festival. We did it on December 23rd. That was the end of the Igue festival. Though on Sunday, they will be going to only Arosa to do that Thanksgiving. Normally, that where the day we do the where day, that is the end. That is the last ceremony to be conducted to usher that will mark the end of the Igue festival in every year. So it is a period of spirituality, a period of spiritual cleansing, a period of fasting. Una the Bible said the prayer of a sinner is an abomination unto him. So what we are saying is that if you are an Orionba, una wigwe, una where ebomu gegwe, erununani, I can say. So that is the message that we have sent to you guys. So thank you, sir. All right, where I will say.
Let me
Yes, sir.
this to it. Because you mentioned the Bible that a prayer of a sinner cannot be heard. Let's also remind them that Jacob married two sisters, Rachel and Leah. When Jacob went to Laban, his mother's brother, Jacob served for 7 years for Rachel. But on the day of marriage, Laban give Leah to Jacob. When Jacob, because he was drunk, when he woke up, he found that he was sleeping with Leah. He now went to Laban and said, Laban, but I served for Rachel. Why did you give me Leah? He said, it is not in our custom to give the younger one out first, but it's our custom to give her the senior one.
Yes.
Now that you have already slept with Leah, she's now your wife. Then if you want Rachel, we don't have a problem. We will give you Rachel, but you have to serve for another 7 years. Jacob served for two sisters for 14 years. He married two sisters, Rachel and Leah. They are the same father, the same mother, two sisters. So when you people are saying that, why should the Oba of Benin marry two sisters? Go and check in the Bible, okay? If it has been done before. So there is nothing hidden under the sun that have never been done before. So stop fooling yourself. My brother Alegosa, just as you have said, we are trying to help you to keep your family from sickness, from diseases, from sudden death and destruction. So if you have been attending Igue festival before with your character that you hate the palace, stop it. With your character that you are enemy of the Oba of Benin, stop attending Igue festival. It is not a blessing for you, it is a curse for you. Okay? Because the Oba of Benin spent 14 days for this ceremony for the people of Benin and for the people of the whole world. Whether you believe it or not, that is your cup of tea to drink. I'm only telling you what I know. So, if you love the palace and the Oba of Benin, you are welcome to celebrate Igue Festival. The blessing of Igue Festival will come upon your family, come upon your household, come upon your business. But if you are the enemy of the palace, we are now here to help you stay away from Igue Festival because it will not be a blessing to you and to your family. If you are invited, you are not a Benin man, you are not a Benin woman, and you are invited, and you hate the palace of the Oba of Benin, and you cannot say Oba Atokbe, do not attend the Igue Festival because the curse will come upon you. That's why we are here to tell you. Oh, you say, oh, every year I used to attend the Igue Festival. You go there to eat and to drink and to dance. The rhythm have changed. Our ancestors have woken up. Our ancestors have woken up from the slumber. You know why I tell you this? Because Godwin Aho said if he have wanted to end our traditional ruler, but let's put it plain. If he have wanted to end the Oba of Benin, he would have done it. He said it in the open discussion. Say, if I have wanted to end the palace of the Oba Benin, he would have done it. So, but he couldn't do it because our ancestors stopped him. It's not that he was not able to do it because our ancestors stopped him. That is why he could not be able to do it. Obaseki or Godwin Ago have already prepared a dossier to dethrone the Oba of Benin, but he could not do it. He left it for Aswani Godalo. Godwin Ago wanted to use Aswani Godalo to perpetrate that evil. Because he called himself a Benin man, he could not do it. He wanted an Isama to do it for him. But thank God and our ancestors that their plan failed. So what we are saying today, we are not saying because of we want to say it. We are saying because there is a blessing now. And the same blessing go with a curse. If you hate the palace, the curse will go after you. If you love the palace, the blessing will go after you. So today, if you hear, say, Benin people, they do Igue festival. Listen, if you hear from abroad, say, Benin people, they do Igue festival. And you cannot say, Obaga talk, but hey, he said, don't go. In your bedroom, you hate the palace, you hate the Oba of Benin. In your sitting room, they are discussing abomination in your house. Do not attend the Igue festival this year. Because if not, something bad will start to happen in your family. That's what we are saying. Our ancestors have woken up. People that have been saying, where is the Benin ancestors? Where are they? No. This year, the regime have changed. You go see her for body. It go start to manifest in your family from this year. If you have a good heart towards the palace, the blessing will come upon your family. And if you have a bad heart towards the palace, the curse will come upon your family. Through this Igue festival. Through this Igue festival, that's what we are telling you. If you hate the palace, don't go to Igue festival. Stay away from it because the curse will come upon your family. If you are a friend of the palace, go and celebrate. The blessing will come upon you. That's what I will say for now. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. My people, I will want to okay? Now, very important update. Madori no wa. Ogyomba Association. Wana volunteer gbowa ya ki Ogyomba. Before we can do receive labor Ogyomba. Agitamu wana. If you no cost hen any Igue. Wagisi obobo. Ebe we eri yun. Wari yun wa fiangu. Yes. Ebe we una mi guau. That is our time awene. Wari umari maberema. No ya guys di na batogyomba wa beg him no so no die. No ya guys. So video ni mark maybe the next other broadcast. So we now go to our congregate Alaoza to say one or two things, then our prince will now conclude the broadcast.
Okay, the host, thank you very much for giving us another opportunity for us to inform, enlighten, and educate our viewers. Viewers, what we try to do is to remind you of the relevance and significance of the Igue and the Ewere festival. What we have, there's no difference between this Igue and Christians fasting. There's no difference between the two. Those people who are still celebrating the Igue and the Ewere festival, may God Almighty and Nika continue to bless every one of you. The good tidings that is before the Ewe and the good tidings that is before the Oyoyo shall visit us in this 2026. You see, the history of the Benin is first class. The history of the Benin is first class. You see, people who are not from Benin wish they were Benin's. The people who are not Benin's wish they were Benin's. So for those of us who have that rare privilege of being Benin's, when I said Benin, I'm talking about those, the Benin himself and beyond. We will try as much as possible to continue to protect, preserve, honor, advertise, publicize the tradition of the Benin's. It is not the Igue festival is not fetish. The Igue festival is not fetish. When we talk about the Enikao, the ancestors, we also have Jacob, we also have Isaac, we also have Esau. These are Enikaos in the Bible. So we should try as much as possible. You see, before the British came, before the coming of the Europeans, when we were practicing these things called the practices of the Benin, Ileledo. My name is Doga Ajienia. I work with you don't premature death was not our portion. You see the Igue festival. You see the significance of the Igue festival. It's telling you, Baba will always say that the end of this year, 2025, we have seen it. And we have entered another new year, 2026. So it's not different from the normal prayer, the normal fasting. Emole yamwe, emani esosi yamwe, mavemu. Igue festival and Ewe is a period of fasting. It's a period of thanksgiving. It's a period of spiritual purification. So we should try as much as possible to indulge in this practice. Thank God, this Igue we did this year is better than the one we did before. Look at the awareness. Look at the dolification. Look at the turnout. The turnout is impressive. The Igue we did this year is far, far different from the one we did before. So it is a sign that better and greater things will reign in this 2026 in Edo State. I thank you guys. The host, thank you for giving us the privilege. Our Edo people. I pray that we should learn from all these things. And those in this 2026, and those of us not too ji kekile loge tomu ewe ogumaro we ni Jesu oyoyo ogumaro we ni Jesu oba atokpe he said. Thank you. God bless everybody.
Oteme hello sir.
Sir.
Iyika ogwero.
Sir.
Osanogo doa ogari tibi gwegbe no ri amoso ebe ni aka e.
Sir.
A o pe ano kwuru no ogbofo we jebi no na enika okin asi e o sir.
Sir.
Oga agbe enika obi agbe.
Sir.
Ebi yan ajopa odi ho a yan aye ba oya ya di ho ajiyan abo.
Sir.
Ọmọ babe te yaga lo biri.
Sir.
Ola koko mati ewe he. Oga jopa o manu aye ba o manu.
Sir.
Oge goba mi oka o. Oge we gegbo mi oka o eri ni ka o ka e.
Sir.
No bere vedo ku a na owege e maga to tome oga zaka.
Sir.
Edo no more do no ma. Owege egwite nwete owe mo pa ata momo no nwa se kwa ifiwe. No to wa o make na kure. Ne doga ma no seluga ma. Ma yaje. Oba gwe, oba gatokpe ise. Oba gwe bu na be gwe. Erima ekara no gwedo oleru ni mane. Oga fi ma yagbe kene kwa kene resi. Etika ogwi ma yaro. Oga fi ma yagbe. Ma iko ba mi oka o. Ma iko ma be ma mi oka o be ti enika o. Wa ya fefefe wa ise lo gbe. Ọba
Ogbema
àtọ́
Reja
pé
Wu.
iṣẹ́.
Iṣẹ́.
Ọba àtọ́ pé iṣẹ́.
Iṣẹ́.
Ọba àtọ́ pé iṣẹ́.
Iṣẹ́.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Ẹ á tún
everyone.
wẹ́ o.
Àwọn ẹsẹ̀ o.
Ẹ á tún wẹ́ o.
Àìsẹ́ ló gbé.
Ogbema Reja Wu. Ogbema Reja Wu.
Thank you, everyone. See you for the next broadcast. Thanks for your time. Thank you.